Hello, everybody. Let me get some text out there. I'm a little early. We took half a day off because we had to do a bunch of estate stuff for my mother-in-law. So we went to work, did work things, left work, drove all the way to do courthouse things in the town I live in, and then we went all the way over to San Antonio to go to two different banks to deal with the whole estate stuff. But we're making progress, guys. Yay! Hello, hello, Christiana. I need to text a few folks because I am live a bit early, earlier than normal, not by too much, but we just got home. We literally just got home, and my we've been doing errands all day. So my goal is, hey, Pixie. So my goal, oh my God, I took off work early too, but your day sounds exhausted. Oh, well, that wasn't for me because I just took a nap. I took a nap in the car coming home. We got here, we get to the thing, we stopped by the house, let the puppies out. And then we went to San Antonio, had lunch. I fell asleep going to San Antonio. And then we had lunch, and then we went to the first bank. I was just reading in the car, and then we went to the second bank, and I was reading in the car, and then after that I said, okay, let's go to the Disney store because I try to go at the beginning of the month. But this month, since we're still technically in June, I've gone 3 times. So, but this trip technically is on my July paycheck, so it didn't count. So this is my July trip. I try only go once a month because I can't control myself. I said to myself, Jackie, we're gonna go in there. I'm not gonna buy any more t-shirts. Do not buy any more clothes. Do not buy any more t-shirts. I have every graphic tee in the world. I do not need to buy any more t-shirts. Do not buy t-shirts. Yeah. I didn't listen to myself. And then I showed each of the shirts to James, and he's like, I kind of think I maybe have one that's a repeat of one I already have. It's whatever. You can't have too many. Well, you can. I'm running out of space in my closet too. So what I really need to do is go through my clothing or clean out my closet and make sure I can use my closet for more than just tossing stuff in there, which is probably the smarter thing to do. Hey Don, hey Dee. Um, they tried to work me to death today. Oh my gosh, at least you got free lunch. Are you feeling better, Dee? Hi. Disney Hall. Lavita. Kim, by the way, I love the live that Dee Dee would do with your husband. I wanted her to ask more questions like, what's your favorite repair to do? What repair do you hate to do? Like, I wanted to ask more car questions. Like, dude, what's your favorite thing to replace? What's the thing if you get the car and you have to get this to repair this part, and who's the last person who gets that job, who gets to do that job? Because you're like, I don't want to do that. You're doing that. The job you give to the intern. I want to know. So I still have questions, Kim. But okay, I will show you the. Hey, okay, Don. Oh, much better. Yay. Let me show you the very first thing I picked up from the Disney store, the Land of Happy. And he's the weighted bottom. There was a couple different variants of him. Now, if y'all don't know, this is Lotso. Lotso is a villain. He's an absolute villain in Toy Story. And I've always loved Lotso and he's my favorite villain, guys. Hey, Michael. Because honestly, I was telling James, I think it's because he's so much like my father. Like my father was this nice old man, and he kind of, was very Mr. Congenial, but he's kind of verbally abusive and kind of gruff in real life. But nobody knew that. No, oh, Mr. King, he's so nice. Jen Jen. I thought okay. This is a weighted bottom Lotso, and I don't actually have Lotso because most of the Lotsos are scented. So I've never bought them because I hate the scent. This one is not scented. So he's weighted, and you can actually take rip his back apart near the Velcro and take the weight out so he doesn't have to be a weighted. But he was on sale at the Disney store for $16.98. He normally runs $39. So I was very happy to get him. I have a couple other weighted. I want to get the Stitch one, but he's still full price. So I wait. Hello. Says hi Jolie. Um, Remember, thumb up the live, guys. I don't think no one would care about car stuff. Well, Cam is just the thing is, I mean, that's why he has 150,000 subs. Everybody has a car, and California has a huge car culture. And I'm with him. I wish we still had the older cars that could be fixed because my new car, it does a hiccup, and we have to take it to the dealership. I was listening to him. Dang, this is good. He is so cute. Does he smell? No, he doesn't smell like strawberries. He is scent free, thank goodness, because the other ones are scented and but they're fake strawberry smell. I don't like the smell of sweet. So for me, I've never been able to get Lotso till now. Look at him. But this is just one thing. One thing, guys. Do you think I went into a Disney store with only one item? No, my poor husband. He only bought one item for his brother. It wasn't even for him. So I did buy a thing for my BFF Craig. I'm gonna put this in the mail. Maybe tomorrow. I think if I can get myself up and out. This is a Jack Throw. Jack Skeleton is Craig's fave. This is it's a 50 by 60 inch. Looks like a lap blanket. And I don't even know what it looks like fully opened up. I just saw Jack's face. I'm like, I need to give that to Craig. So this is going to be mailed out to Craig. And tomorrow, if I can get a box, and then that had to come home immediately. I don't buy every Jack thing I saw, and I'm not even sure he needs a lap blanket, but I felt like he needed it. Whether he needs it or not, he needs it. Jen says, "No way. What did he get, Michael? Oh wait, what happened? What I miss? Kim. No, wait. Car stuff. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I think I just lost it on Jen. Jack, I know, right? So Craig loves Jack's one of his favorite Disney things. Stitch is mine, obviously, and Donald, and Mickey, and the friends. Let's just Goofy's. Goofy is James's favorite. Mickey is mine. Then it's Donald. Minnie's okay with Mickey, but I don't really care about Minnie by herself. I like Minnie in her hat and flower versus her bow tie. So Minnie, when they first did Minnie had a little hat, pill hat, and then a little flower coming out of it. And then they changed it. Hi, everyone. James, what did he get Mike? Okay, got it. I'll show you the blanket she got him. Yeah, I got him a blanket. So, yeah, it was confusing because there's a Michael in the chats, and then my husband's brother is Michael. So, this I got for myself. This is just a towel. I love buying these towels. They're like $12. They're not the best quality of towel, guys, but they're towels, and you know what? Nothing in my house matches. I'm not going to try. I have beach towels and I have pool towels and I use them as towels. And I use the same towels for my dogs. My poor sister, Jen, she could attest to it. Craig, oh my gosh. Craig, let me show you. I got this for you. I'm going to mail it. Hopefully I'll get to the post office tomorrow if I can find a box because I have another bag to send you. But look. It's a throw blanket. I'm assuming it looks like this face. Yeah, I think the whole throw blanket is just his face on a black blanket. So you're gonna get this in the mail. It's just a 50 by 60. So it's kind of like a car lap. I use these in the car a lot, but I'm in the car a lot. So it's a car lap blanket or a couch watching TV blanket or a porch blanket when it's not like 1,010 degrees outside, when you actually have a winter again, you know. I have missed everything. Hi, Shy. Jolie Craig. I'm about to die. When Jack told me her bath towels. Oh yeah, my bath towels are my. Oh yeah, this is Jenny. Okay, so Jenny, the towels in my guest bath that you use are people towels because I tried to put the nice towels in the bath. But if you're in my bath, my shower, just be known. Most of those towels that anybody uses, including the dogs. So this is the Mickey Mouse towel, um, Disneyland. And these are really thin. I mean, they're not the best towels. They're really just not. But James and I prefer thin towels because we like fast wicking, and we also like um we don't want them to be super huge because we want them to be able to dry fast in the dryer versus never dry. So this is like the thinnest towel ever on the planet. If you care about towel thickness, this is not the towel for you. Okay, this is a towel for me. James and I use these towels. I love them. I buy one, and whenever they go for $12, I'll go buy one if I see them. Oh yay, Craig, you love it so much. Yay! Um, that is for baby. Exactly, right? Friday Nana. Okay. Yeah, it is. Thank God it's Friday. Happy. Oh, but the thing is, Jenny had a. I ended up a long, long, long time ago. A very long time ago. Like 15 years, a long time ago. Maybe even longer than that. Probably 2008. It was after we were married. Maybe even before. Jennifer had this towel from Restoration Hardware. And if you know anything about Restoration Hardware, it's expansive, like super expansive. Um, Thank you, Jolie. Jolie says I look cute. It's because the contrast of my cool Coca-Cola. I think Jennifer found me this Coca-Cola T-shirt and my cool hat and the lipstick. Like all the contrasting colors. I look better in dark colors like this, but I always end up wearing light colors because you know me. Anyway. Jennifer had this very expensive sage green towel, and I did something in the wash, ruined it. She could never look at it again. It ruined the dye somehow. Like, I don't know what I did to that towel, but she was just like, I can never look at this towel again. And I used it for years. And one day she came to my house or something, and I had it on the floor and because at that time the house had those like double back door storm doors or whatever. It was double French doors, right? It opened out to the yard, and the dogs were coming in and out. And this was when we had big dogs, and the dogs were using it to wipe their feet, and we were wiping the dogs off with it because it was a great giant towel. And my sister was like, "Are you seriously using that $100 towel on your dog's dirty feet?" And I'm like, um, but it's a great towel. She still hasn't forgiven me. She still hasn't forgiven me. And it's been like what, 20 years? You washed it with red and it looks like mud. Yes, yes. I ruined the sage to look like mud, and she was so mad. She's never trusted me with her towels again. She's never really bought me towels again. Or that wasn't even my towel, it was her towel. You know, I must have been living at home. I don't know how I got a hold of this towel. I don't know. It might have been that long ago that it was Jennifer and I were still living at home that I had ruined her towel and that she could never look at it again. That shit did. So when Jennifer comes over to my house and she's like, "Well, what towel I can use?" Like, "Well, any of the towels." Like, "Well, don't you have like special towels?" Like, "What do you mean special towels?" Like, because these are like obviously beach towels. I'm like, "No, no, the beach, those are towels." And my housekeeper at the time hated. Okay, so this is polarizing. This is very polarizing. Those of you who are parents, individual people who know, I don't know, people in general who have towels. We all have towels, right? So I fold my towel. Now, I wasn't raised to fold them like this. This is how I do them now. This is not how my parents taught me how to fold a towel or my grandmother. This is how I fold a towel today in my life. This is how I fold a towel. I just fold the towel. You see the edges, the seams? I just fold the towel like this. My housekeeper, she's no longer my housekeeper. She was my housekeeper for 8 years, but she's no longer doing housekeeping. She refolded every towel I had to be the perfect width and the perfect fold in so that both edges, would have that beautiful fold, like a beautiful fold. Everything was even. I didn't know what to do. I walked into my bathroom. I'm like, wow, I guess my towels really bothered her. So who does how do you fold your towels? Do you fold the corners in? Do you just fold them and just put them on a shelf? You know, do they all have to be the same size? I always see you on the as a super strong man, Jackie. So Jennifer, um, the way you and Jackie and Winnie are so authentic. Yay! We can only be ourselves. Michael can't be nobody else. Um, oh, Jeanette says she's feeling down. I'm sorry, Jeanette. Jolie, I dream I meet a man like Craig one day. Um, Shy, oh no, Jeanette, why? I have two real. Oh, yeah. Jackie and your annoying little sister look at her. Yeah, I know, right? I know she's dying. Andy and I fold differently and drive me crazy. Oh yeah. Jennifer is a towel Nazi. She gets the ones now from Kirkland and she folds them in a set mainly because she used to have nicer towels than that, but then she had a husband and children. And when you have a husband and children, all your nice things get destroyed. All her nice things get destroyed. So, oh wow, Saya just sent a photo, guys. You guys see this? Um, this is at the Target. Now, I'd heard that Target had a Brooklyn dupe. I think Christiana said it, but this is the Brooklyn dupe that's in the Target. That's a dang good dupe, guys. Um, that's why I love it here. I hope you feel better soon, Jeanette. Um, oh, manic depression. Um, Oh, so Michael, okay, Michael is manic depressive. Okay. Um, it brings me up, e-fold. I know someone who has that as well. Oh, really? Yeah. Must be on a fold. Must be on the fold. Yeah. See, so some people like me, we just fold it. We don't care. I don't make it neat, and then other people have to fold it so it's really neat. I know we're talking towel talk, how boring, but my sister buys a set at a time. She has to have matching things, and they all have to, I mean, really, my mother's worse. My mother only at the time, this is a long time ago, would buy Royal Velvet towels or Field Crest towels, and they had to be white so they could be bleached, so they could be perfect. And I've talked to Craig about this. He has an entire house full of white Ralph Lauren towels. So it's not just, I am the oddball. So let me show you the one thing my husband bought for his brother, which is this. My OCD is real, so shy. Yeah, a lot of people is. I make people nervous because I live in this chaos and I'm okay with it. And my towels are don't match. They're not in sets. They're not in pairs. They don't. Nothing is coordinated. You know, they might have the same. The only thing coordinated in my house is it kitschy, fun, and cute. That's about it. That it was a bone color, and I was not a fan of the off-white color. Oh yeah, really good dupe. Definitely wasn't me. Okay, was it you? So this is the one. This is what James got his brother. So oh, I should have bought one for Craig. Dang it! Why didn't I do that? I wasn't paying attention to the night. Craig, this is too small. Okay, this is too small of a coffee cup, or I would have bought this for you. Now that I'm looking at it, like this is a tiny cup of coffee. We drink giant cups of coffee. We live on coffee. Craig only drinks coffee. I think it's the only thing he's living on right now. But this is a Nightmare Before Christmas, or not Nightmare, yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is for his brother because his brother, James's brother, is also a huge Jack Skellington fan. But Craig, if you want this, I can go back and get it tomorrow. If there's another one, I was too busy looking for stuff for me, and didn't notice that. I didn't really look at it. James said, "So should we get this for Mike?" I'm like, yeah, sure. It was the only thing he was carrying. Um, oh, Jack has definitely influenced me. I was told by a subscriber it's called bipolar. Yeah, manic depressive is bipolar. It just depends on how you talk about it. Um, I told him manic, and I've never. Yeah, see, it's called bipolar, but honestly, there's people who go on the manic side, and some people swing manic and depressed. But if you're on the manic side, that's you. That's just you. Um, Love the cup. So we still have more. So Julie says it's bipolar manic depression is no longer used as a term. Oh, really? So it's only considered bipolar now. Got it. Hmm. That's good to know. So wait until you see this. Uh, yeah, I know I was diagnosed years ago. So I didn't need this, y'all. I told myself, do not buy any more sweaters. Don't do it, Jackie. Don't buy clothes. Don't buy t-shirts. Don't buy sweaters. How was I supposed to say no to this? Cool. There's like no way I could say no to Stitch. Look at him on a surfboard. things. And he was only, y'all, only this um $12.98. I had to buy him. There was no way I could leave it. Even if I have 1,000 sweaters, this one had to come home with me too. Jennifer, I'm having your problem with clothes. It's just all my clothes are cartoons. Now, I actually think I already have this t-shirt. So, but I bought it anyway because who can resist? Who can resist this melon color t-shirt? It's so cute. So this one was $9.98. So I had to get this one too. So when you find t-shirts that are cotton for $10, you buy them. Even though I keep telling myself, Jackie, you have too many clothes. You have to get more adult, grown-up clothes. You're going to more and more meetings. You do more and more stuff that is client-facing. Um, you need to be more responsible. Whatever. I'm like Mickey. I'm wearing Mickey. So this is the other color, just the same t-shirt. And I got these in 3X's because I've been feeling kind of like I've gained weight. I don't know if I have or not. I just feel that way. So I'm like, I don't know, wear bigger shirts. They're more comfy. So this one I really liked because okay, now this is a controversial shirt, but it is burnt orange. But it's the state of California with Disneyland on it. I had to, and because I got this new bag, which I haven't showed James yet, but we're gonna have to. This is an orange bag with an orange shirt. Now I have a melon shirt, an orange shirt, and an orange bag. I get it. Did I buy clothing to match my bag? Maybe. It might have crossed my mind. Um, I might have thought about it for 2 seconds. Like, ooh, I don't have that. I only had one other orange shirt. Now I have two orange shirts. So you're like, yay! So that's the end of my haul. I also got these Lorcana cards because it was you spend a certain dollar amount, you get a freebie, and it was nice because they're normally expensive. So the bag I used today was my members exclusive. This was an unboxing I did for the members only, but I'll still share it with you guys. So this is my Rescuers. Yes, all the fandoms: Coca-Cola, Disney, Toy Story, which is I believe is Toy Story Pixar or was it Disney always? I don't remember. Well, who knows? They're part of the family anyway. So Uptown Cheapskate is having a $2 sale on anything. Oh, nice. So Uptown Cheapskate, guys, is a consignment store, but the one near me only carries regular size clothing. So not really plus size women's clothing, which is why I like Clothes Mentor because they actually have clothing for women that go up to 3X. And I also like Plato's Closet because Plato's Closets carries men and women's clothing, so I can get men's 2XL shirts there. But yeah, everybody's having a lot of sales right now. I kind of feel like this happens. Oh, this is Christiana. This is the Dunienberg Rescuers bag. So this came out 3 years ago, I think. When we first went to Disney, this is the pattern that was out. So Bianca, which is the lady mouse, was played. Her voice was Zsa Zsa Gabor, and Bernard, which is the Mr. Mouse. I forgot who was his voice, but if you ever seen The Rescuers, this is one of the movies Disney made when they were still hand drawing animation before they went to computer animation, digital art. So this is a beautiful movie. It's a fun movie. So it's about you know, they're in Australia. It's great. It's a great movie. If you've never seen The Rescuers Down Under, I think it's just called The Rescuers. Um, I sold her Gucci and Insium back. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Michael. You sold off your mom's stuff. That's good. And the Rescuers down under. Yeah, did you go to Sheepskate to do it? Because I took a bunch of bags over to Close Mentor, some to Plato's Closet. We have a style encore. I'm thinking about taking some stuff too, but I might be doing another trade with Jolie. I just have to go through my bags again. I am determined to make my bags fit with the storage options I have. This Saturday, my goal is to um, move the bags out of my bag room so I can get the furniture out of there to put the guest bed back in there, which is where it's supposed to be, and out of my living room. And I said, if we never make a plan to do it, we'll never do it. So James, we're gonna do it. Um, so we'll see if we can. Selling the rest of the lot across from my home tomorrow. Everything for well, hey, at least it gets out of your house. You know, that's the thing, right? If your mom wants it gone, it's not. It doesn't matter how much it's worth. Just get it gone. Um, Bob Newhart was the voice of Bernard. Oh, nice, Dee. That's awesome. Um, I just hope my ice does not. Dude, just have your ID and identification on you, okay? No, I went to, um, no, I went to this little buy and sell. Cool. Oh my God, Bob Newhart voice Bernard. Yay, that's so neat. Yeah. They gave me 450. That's awesome. That's awesome, Michael. Uptown would have maybe given me 200. Yeah, see, you're never gonna make money with going to a consignment store, really. You're just gonna get it out of your life, which is what I've resigned myself to. I was happy to get it out of my life because trying to sell stuff on Posh right now, I take my things too personally, guys. Um, I love my things. So even when I sell them, I want people to love them too. Sometimes people don't love them. And when they say brand new bag for 125 for $35, I feel sad. So I would rather give them to a consignment who has no personal love. They are just trying to make a dollar. They'll take it for $35 and sell it for 60. Like all the new bags with tags I sold to them, they're all sold. Because I went there, the 2 weeks after I sold them, they're all gone. I'm selling my Marc Jacobs tote bag in medium color slate green for 150 Canadian. Um, it's hard right now to sell um, the Marc Jacobs bag, the tote bag. The market's a little down on that, by the way. It's not. This is a good time to buy one. It's not the best time to sell one, but sell it if you can get money for it. They took a woman today while she was getting a fig offered. Wow. Wow. That's crazy, Michael. Jen says, I was driving, Jack. If you didn't start calling or picking me up cute Disney clothing, I am not buying you bags. I was a Stitch. Oh, what size Stitch do you want? Sweater. I can go back tomorrow. Poor James, but I can go back tomorrow. It didn't, Jenny, when I go to Disney, when I go into that store, my brain does not compute anything else but how many things can I buy for me and how many things can my budget allow? Really? You know, if you want that in Excel, I can get you an Excel if they have it. Please say you got something for no, I didn't get something for Jen. I wasn't thinking I was with James. I was chaperoned and supervised. Do you know how stressful it is to shop with my husband? He's standing there right there. He's miserable. He hates shopping, even if it's Disney. And he's just like he's he I would if he had stayed in the car. Oh, you want something Aristocat? Oh, those are out again. It's summer, people are on vacation. The lady I took everything to said I could keep the MCM. I told her to keep it and someone would buy it. Oh yeah, the MCM's pretty awesome. XL or XXL. See, that's okay, maybe that was a 3XL. Okay, I'll look at the XL. I'll see what they got, Jen. I'll go tomorrow and I'll see if I can get okay, so Craig, I'm not sending you anything tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can get you a cup. Even though it's a tiny little cup, I'm gonna get you a cup. It's like an 8-ounce coffee cup, which is ridiculous. But it's cute. Now that I see it, I'm gonna have to go get one for you. I was thrilled. Mom was in. Oh, nice. Um, MJ bag in slate green. Yeah, and yes, stuff feels good having. Oh yeah, when was the orange? Oh, the orange bag. The orange bag is a Reed Krakoff. I got this off eBay. And this traveled all the way from either Florida or California. That tends to be my favorite places to find things, apparently. They just find me those two states, and I'm in the middle, so it works out. So Jolie has several versions of this, and I can't remember the name of it. I traded her one recently in white because I never used it. It's a bigger version of this. This is a smaller version. And this one I put a bid on it. I really wanted is a Craig bag, really, but it's too small. It's too small. He almost put the bid on it too, but it's too small. Orange is his favorite color. Um, and yes, stuff feels okay. Okay, Jack, that's like 16-ounce cup. This 16 ounce? This is the smallest coffee cup I've ever seen. This is tiny. Look at how the dimensions of this. This cannot be 16 ounces. Um, it is a baby cup. It's like it's 8 ounces at best, 8-ounce coffee cup. It's just tall and narrow. I mean, I guess it's a normal size coffee cup for normal people who don't drink coffee out of ginormous cups like me. Um, correspondence bags. Thank you, Jolie. Yeah. Mom gave both her granddaughters MK purses in that color. Nice. Ooh, nice. That looks like a super functional read stuff. Yeah, it just doesn't have a crossbody. If you want a crossbody, it's not the bag for you. It only is top carry. That one's a nicer one for me, but in my size because I like it. I guess Jenny, I like a 20-ounce coffee cup, double wall stainless steel. That's my preferred size of cup because I always want the giant cup of coffee, but I never drink it fast enough. It gets too cold. So if it's ceramic, at least I could pop it in the microwave. And there's people out there who say, do not microwave your coffee. I don't care. It's my coffee. I want it hot. Do you sure? So what do you say? Jen, I'm a little scared of what she calls a big, oh yeah. Okay, so this is a regular travel cup size. This is what I take to the office. This is a drinking out of coffee cup. This is a big coffee cup. This is a nice big, volume per volume. This is 16 ounces, 16 ounces, 24 ounces in this thing. Actually, does it have it's a big coffee cup, And Jenny found me this, by the way. The Ariel cup. Hey, Marilla. Oh, I love Pocahontas. I love that movie when it came out. I remember that movie. Dee, you're so right. Jackie, do I care? Do I care? Love it. I need a crossbody that is requirement for me. Yeah, see, you have children because you have to be able to grab the kiddo, and the kiddos have stuff with them. Kiddos don't come for stuff free; they come with stuff. So you're always having to carry their stuff. You need a mom bag. Honestly, like that's why you're using the baggy bags because, like, hello, they fit stuff. You can throw them on there, and sometimes I've seen Jennifer with her kids. Like, where's your wallet? Where are the keys? That's all you got. Um, yeah, so my husband kindly reminded me, Jackie, we're still broke. I'm like, and then I see Jolie's video. If y'all haven't seen Jolie's video after our live, go watch it. She shows the new Western Tabby. Now, I know other people have seen the Western Tabby, but I've never really seen an unboxing and taking off all the things and putting it together. I think when Winnie showed hers, she showed it already put together. Well, Jolie showed hers on the way it comes. I didn't know it had two straps, couldn't read. And I really want it, but it's $330, which is great compared to the $550 in that burnished amber. But I like that maple color too. So do I wait for the maple or do I just buy the burnished because it's on sale? And if I buy the burnished maple, that means there's no way in heck I'm buying the Juliet bag, which I've been staring at for months. And I'm still broke. So it's one of those, Ever since I got to see I can only coffee out of ceramic cups, anything else tastes awful. That's actually because it's the way coffee I can ignore the taste of the aluminum cup or the stainless steel cups with coffee. I can't with tea. With tea, they have to be ceramic. Have to be. But no, I do. There is a difference in flavor. It's just that I can tolerate. I'm okay with it or coffee, where I'm not okay if it's tea. If it's tea, unless it's iced tea, then I don't really care. If I'm really enjoying the flavor of the tea, it has to be in a ceramic cup or glass. Need a new to you crossbody, Christina, Christiana. Your husband is such a good. Oh yeah, James is awesome. He's really stressed out right now. He's actually taking a nap because we've been running around all day. We had a meeting at the office. We talked to the boss. We did work. I finished up a presentation. I emailed out a presentation. We handed off other work to another person so that Monday I can start hitting this project that will never end. Will be done next week. Thank you, Jesus. And so then we drove home. As I said, we went to the courthouse to get the documents he needed. And then we went down to San Antonio to go to his mother's bank. And then we had to go to our bank to open up, I can't remember the name of the account, but it's an account that you use for an estate. And then it has to go, so that has to sit there for 7 days. And then we have to wait for the checkbooks to show up. And then we have to make sure is that the only place I think she had an annuity somewhere. Like, where is that? We had to go find that information. Now we have to round up all her debts. And because she died in 2005, January 3rd, we have January tax, we have 2024 taxes, 2025 taxes, and 2025 new deductible on her medical on top of the medical that we have from 2024. So it's a lot. He's a little stressed out, y'all. Luckily, she had enough money in her state, unless the 1 month she spent in the ICU is just astronomical. She did have health insurance. It's probably still going to be like 10, 15, 20,000 for sure. But as long as it's not like ridiculous amounts, we should be able to cover that with her estate because we had to pay off her debt with her money. That's what it's there for. Thank goodness she had just sold her property. Um, you can use a Neverfull. I'm glad he is snapping. I can. Oh yeah, he's stressed out. So he's snapping with the dogs, and he probably an escrow account. Probably it's called an escrow account. Yeah. So he it has a different. Yeah, he's considered an estate. Oh, what's the word they use? It's not an executor because there's no will. It's an administrator, a court-appointed administrator. So everything has to be dot your i's, have receipts, bills, and everything to prove to the court that unless it's contested, and he just has to prove to the brother that this is all legit. These are all mom's debts. This is what at the end of the day, this is what we have left, and half is yours and half is mine, and that's how that goes. So it's just it's been stressful. I mean, because we have to deal with, you know, you've lost your family member, which is and it's his parent, right? There's no will. And one thing we are going to do once we get this thing done, James has one brother, is we're going to get our own will done. And we're going to also, one of the things we definitely need to do, whether we need it or not, is to change we need other tires on our car. So just get that done. So if we could do these few things, I'll be fine. Pay ourselves back for the money we've spent on your mom, and I'm good. I really don't expect to have any money after this from his mom's state once everything's settled, but you never know. There could be a few thousand in there, but not going to count no eggs from those chickens, It's like, you don't know. It's like, so anyhow, that's at least making headway. And I said I had a members live yesterday. So I do have a membership for those who don't know. My membership is like $2.99 or $5.99. It's 2 tiers. They get you the same exact perks. The $5.99 is just super supporters because you love me. The $2.99 is just the paywall, so that I can have lives for members. I try to member lives where I talk a lot more about my work and because I need the paywall. I do swear on there and talk about some controversial things like politics that YouTube doesn't like and is controversial. So I try not to put that on my main channel, which is you guys, the non-members and members. You're learning from this experience. Oh yeah, totally learning. James is good for you. Oh, James is amazing. I mean, guys, I know. Oh yeah, we have a membership. Shy, here's the thing. If you're on an Apple device, Apple is not really friendly with Google. Google owns YouTube. So you normally have to go into a web app of YouTube to actually go to my channel to become a member versus going through your phone and hitting member because YouTube and Google are friendly. And we all know how that is. You're doing Google and Apple. Yeah, so that's what it is. Oh, yeah, you can join the member. Yeah, anybody can be a member. So the thing about the membership is that it's like, um, so here's the secret tea for YouTube. W- I kind of price my membership as a cup of coffee or a latte. That's how I course now try to find a cup of coffee for 2.99. But um, and it's just a monthly fee, and YouTube takes half that. That's just the way it is. YouTube takes half of the membership fee, and when you do tips and super chats, they take a 20% or 30% fee from that. And so the best way to support a YouTuber is to thumb up and like their videos and share, because that drives the algorithm to get the videos in front of more and more people. Um, if you have the PayPal link for tips, that's different. That goes to PayPal and that won't be borrowed from by YouTube. But things go, and that's why you'll have like the YouTube is doing YouTube shopping. YouTube, there's so people who have a super big channel, their shopping links are supported and pushed out through partnerships or advertising with YouTube. So YouTube pays that influencer a part of those, I don't know, pennies per clicks or whatever it is for having that. And they push out those videos more. Everything's run by commerce. Nothing's really free. So free entertainment is just not real. There's a cost. I love you real and authentic, and will you stay off this channel? Huh. Since I am not the person. Oh, yeah. So as long as you're talking about what we're talking about, it's fine. I'm gonna talk about handbags, you know. It's better if you find um a group of things that you like to do, the things you like, and follow people like that, because then it's something you have in common, right? That's why there's haulers, and there's like Kim has her husband has a channel. He has like 150,000 people on his channel. He does how to repair cars, because he does that's what his passion is. Like I have friends who have how to paint miniatures because that's their passion. Find something you love to do, find that community, and hang out. The stickers, there's planning, there's book clubs, there's all kinds of stuff on YouTube. I just love talking about handbags, which is why I love talking about everybody here because I love handbags. Um, I just love bags in general. Going to get a beer, yay beer! Oh, if y'all don't know, Jolie's husband. They brew beer and it's fun. My other friends used to brew beer, but I like a wheat beer, not a hoppy beer. Most brews are hoppy, Um, we talk about everything because we talk about our lives. That's why I'm a small micro channel. I'm not here. Well, in general, you're not going to really hear me say help my channel grow. I have the next goal of 2,000 members or 3,000 subscribers or whatever it is. It's because um, that's great, and it's definitely a mark of measurement of success. Now, that is what YouTube does. They reward you for how many people you have subscribed, how many likes you have, how many views and shares. That is the reward system that YouTube has set up. That's the way it is. But I did YouTube to have friends. So I'm doing this to hang out with my friends. That's why I'm here. So my videos are to show bags and talk about bags. My lives are to hang out with y'all. So you guys are my friends, and I get to talk about bags, and I get to talk about people in all different parts of the country and world. And it's cool because I'm a global kid. My dad was in the military. I've grown up and lived everywhere. And I live in the middle of Texas. It's not exactly the most metropolitan place, y'all. Not really. I live in an agricultural rural town. We have a Walmart. We have one grocery store. There is no bookstore. There is no movie theater anymore. We have a Family Dollar, a Dollar Tree, uh, one little clothing store called the Factory Connection. We have like a T-Mobile store. There is Mexican food, barbecue, fast food restaurants, and a whole lot of churches. A whole lot of churches. And then we have cows and grain because we grow in my area is corn, sorghum. corn, sorghum, and cotton. So we have all that. It's really dull. Yeah, I don't have friends who love bags. You know, um, I'll have 500 subs, but it was off. Well, there's a lot of trolls out there. Um, Meds, dinner time, watermelon. Ooh, I love watermelon. Thank you for reminding me. I need to take my medication. It's right here. No family, no one. Yeah, I mean, my sister lives an hour away. She lives in San Antonio. I have other sisters, but they live in different states. My mother lives on a different continent. My father's passed. My husband's brother lives in the same city Jennifer lives in. They live an hour away when we don't really, he works all the time. We never really get together. They get together online playing video games when they have time. James's social engagement is his gaming community. He plays video games with his 3 or 4 best friends, and that's what he does, you know. And I play Minecraft, but I don't play in a community really. I just play by myself, and I don't really. I used to do more group. I get too obsessive with my games, super. I mean, y'all see my bag problem. Like when I find a game I love, I just want to keep playing that same game over and over again, over again. It's really hard to find people who want to do that with you because they get tired. They want to go to the next game. And I'm playing the same game 10,000 times because I want to keep playing that one game. Um, yeah, trolls are there's so many trolls. What helps me also, Michael, with trolls is that I'm using a platform called StreamYard that pushes my stream into YouTube and it's on a computer versus a phone. So it's not the same type of streaming and the platform's a little bit more stable and it doesn't attract the trolls because it's a type of filming angle or whatever it's called. I think it's called horizontal versus vertical filming. Um, yeah. Yeah, I go to church a lot. I have a church I go to, but even I have problems with it, so I get it. Um, yeah, we're not going to church on Sunday. This Sunday, Jenny and I, Jolie, I'm not sure if I'm going to make Sundays live, just FYI. I'm going to be out with Jennifer and my friend Sharon. We're going to be going up to Austin. We're going to be going to the Portland Leather Goods, and we're going to be going to the Neiman Marcus and possibly step foot into a Louis Vuitton. And I definitely want to go step foot into the Coach Cafe store because we're going to be over that part of Austin. So that's our plan for Sunday. So tomorrow, we can't do too much. I have not seen two sisters in 30 years. Oh, dude, Michael, I have, I have 2 half sisters. I haven't seen in more than 30 years. Well, maybe less than 30 years, 25 years. And I have, let's see, 2 adopted sisters I haven't seen since Jennifer's wedding, which was 10 years ago, because they live internationally. And I have most of my family's all passed, all of my dad's side anyway. And then James's family, he only has one aunt left, and we're gonna need to go see her in Louisiana, but it's gonna be after the summertime. Um, but it's so much drama. And if they don't, I mean, honestly, I can text with my family. I'm on YouTube. I do lives. I'm here twice a week. You guys know about my life. You know what I had for lunch practically. If you follow my Instagram, you know what clothing I'm wearing. You know what bag I'm carrying. If there was somebody who needs to say, what was the last thing Jackie was wearing? Just go to my Instagram. You'll probably see it. You know, it's not like it's a secret. I don't hide these things. And, uh, but my family, my Thai family, my other sisters, they all know I have Instagram and they all know and they're on my Instagram and they see my Facebook, my private Facebook, and they see my YouTube. They're not here. My mom's not here. Jennifer's here, but and you know that Jennifer is the least likely to hang out on YouTube, and the only reason she's on YouTube is because of me. It took 2 years. She got upset that every time she called me, I was doing a live. Um, yes, moms knew never meant her grandchildren nor so that's their loss. I mean, that's something I always thought with family relationships that um it's a choice. My father didn't really involve us in our king side of the family beyond my grandparents. And we had a whole huge side of the family. They would go on reunions and we didn't even know about them. And they were in Oklahoma. It's not like we live too far away. We're down here in Texas. Anyway, I share about my life. People call it drama. Well, my life is drama. Um, Yes, I have friends who I actually have a friend in San Antonio who doesn't contact me or talk to me because every time she talks to me, I just give her all my life saga, and she's like, it's just too much for her. She doesn't want to have to deal with listening to my life drama. Well, then obviously we're not friends then, all right? We've been friends for a very long time. I've known her since I was like 16 years old. And but she's at a point in her life she doesn't really want to deal with my drama. And I'm like, okay, we can just be phone a friend, and that's okay, you know? So some of my friends are internet friends. Some people I text every day, some people I never text, once in a while. Shy says my mom, the same too. I have 4 kids. They are all grown adults now. If they couldn't even tell you what she looked like, yeah, her loss. Yeah. Yeah. Love you. I love, yeah. Guys, can you stop dwelling on the? Oh, I'm not sad. I'm actually not sad. Um, we keep moving on back to Disney. I'm remotely sad. Most of my family is not in life. So honestly, and I've said this 1,000 times. If my father was still in life, I would not be on YouTube. He would not let me. He would be so critical. Oh yeah, we did lose a whole bunch of viewers by talking about that. Maybe let's change plans. What's everybody doing for the 4th of July? Is anybody doing anything? Okay, that was like one of those questions from this. What do you do for the 4th of July? I'm like, stay home with my dogs because um the 4th of July is a holiday, barbecue and beer and alcohol, and then there's fireworks. And my pugs, I think they're going to be okay because New Year's didn't bother them at all, like at all. Our other dogs prior to this, it was no go, no bueno. All my whole life of having dogs, they don't like fireworks. These two, they're pretty much oblivious. It's very funny. Um, yeah. So I'm still thinking about should I get the Western Tabby in the burnished amber or hold out and hope that the maple goes on sale in a couple months. Or, okay, so here's my dilemma. I want the large Juliet in white, the Western Tabby in a perfect universe. I want the larger one, the one that's $750, which I will not spend $750 on. And so I could get the smaller one for 330 in the burnished amber. The maple is 550, which is quite a lot of money. I mean, that's Ricky territory in my book. And I love a Ricky. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Craig. Craig has talked me out of 3 Rickies. He's Jackie. You don't need that. You're right. You're right. I don't need that. I'm just in love and I'm drooling. I do not need that. You're right. I don't need it. Thank you, Craig. Um, but so I'm looking at the Juliet, the Western Tabby, are waiting for this twisted tabby to go on sale on blue. That's where I'm at in my coach life. Michael says to hold out. Don says on the 4th, they will, take it in stride. Yep, home with the fur babies. One girl terrified over the fireworks, still dealing with her from Shy. Dawn says, I love the burnished amber. I'm curious about the Juliet sling. See, I like the large Juliet, even though I don't carry as much stuff in there. Morella says the burnished is beautiful. Dee says, I'm working second shift on the 4th. Oh no. They'll just hide Dee. Cats are resilient. Um, Dawn says, Marilla, what do you think about the cube robe? I think the cube robe myself, and I know you asked, you know, Marilla, but I think the cube robe looks like the toaster. The what was it called? The swagger toaster? Was it the swagger? The toaster bag that Coach made. Done. Seems a bit too cute for me. Not sure about the boxy look. Yeah. Oh, cat's finger is not. Hmm. Oh, night, Michael. So let's do a shop with me. Let me pop over to the um, Coach website and let's see if we can take a look at what's on sale today. Last time we did this, Jolie bought a bag. So I managed to grab the Tabby 30. Ooh, you got a Tabby 33. Which color? I like the boxy look, but I think the shape is too slouchy. That leather. I was thinking about that if it's okay. So let's take a look. Let's go to the present mode, share screen. Huh. Oh, there it is. Share. Let's see if I can get this a little closer. Zoom it in a little. There we go. So let's go to bags and okay. And let's just look at them all. Let's just look at all of them. If you see something, it's so small, I think it's hold more than a safari. Okay, let me find the cube. Oh, let's go to sale. Well, the cube won't be on sale, but let's look at the sales first. So this one, can you believe that these cherries are on sale? That the Hobo Cherry Hampton is $195 and the Swing Zip is $255. I never thought ever that these would be on sale. And then here's the Western Tabby. Here's the brown I want, but the brown, the maple is $550. The burnished amber is $330. That's a big price difference. There's the pillow tabby. So weird random Coachtopia in here. The Soho, Hampton Signature Textile. I love the square tabby. If this navy had had silver hardware, I would have owned that from like the day one. I think Dawn has this one. This I love the look of that. If you like the Chanel look, this is like the Chanel, I believe it was the Gabrielle bag. I mean, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love that bag. And $300, not that's a good discount. It's $200 off. Now this is where I'm dying, guys. I want this rogue camo so bad, but I'm like $537, Jackie. Uh-uh. The curved zip. Look at the sale on this one. This is a pretty good one. Now it's not every color, obviously. So that's 300. The green is probably on sale. You got 177. The ruby, the seasonal colors will be on sale. The black, white, brown, the white. Yeah, those are the. But see, I want this blue, and the blue one is not on sale. If the blue one had gone on sale, I might have bought this. The curb zip. Yeah. It's a little bit smaller than the old-fashioned ergo, but it's so pretty. Um, so I also love the dinky. I don't know if you watched Autumn's last video. She talked about the new Coach bag drops. You know, I love this shoulder 20, but I love this crystal C, but it's too small. The 20 is too small. I hate fringe. I love the price. Price of this, oh, I know, right? Coach Green is just stellar. And here we come into my nemesis. Every time I look at this Coach Kira, I'm like, Jackie, it's a gorgeous. One of my favorite parts of the Disney Coach collection are these 3D patches that they had put on these bags. Love it. But the Kira is like the worst bag ever designed on the planet. It's meant for people who don't carry things, in my opinion. I absolutely love the Soho in this beautiful suede blue. Will never carry it. It's too small. The Tabby 26. I love this type of leather finish. Oh, wow. Ooh, I want to buy that wristlet so bad. That's the one Tabby I've been wanting to buy is the wristlet, the soft Tabby, the Western Tabby. The Bower bag is on sale. Whoever thought the Rogue top handle would be on sale? Whoever thought this would go on sale in white too? That's classic. That means they just discontinued it, guys. Um, that's a $700 bag for $417. It has a detachable leather chain. It has the Rogue top handle. Now, people who love the Rogue top handle love them. Either you love them or you're like, nah, no bueno, not for me. You know, it's not one of those. Yeah, people either really love them and they'll keep them forever or they just don't. Um, so here I really like this Crosby backpack. I just hate backpacks. And of course we like the Rogue Sketch. I just don't like the Rogue 25. It's not my jam. Um, Umbrella says I wish the Bowery was larger. I agree with you. Oh, the Japan, that's funny how Japan has a 24. So here we go. Crystal. I don't know how. I mean, I don't even know how these rogues are still there on sale, sitting here, hanging out, chilling like villains. Now, I looked at this today really hard. I've seen this bag in person. The problem with this wonderful, amazing, great graphic of this Coach Disney tote bag is that is silk screened. And there's only like 8 reviews on that bag, and one of the reviews is the silk screen faded. So I wish they had embroidered that patch instead of doing a silk screen. Hey, look, Sational. I love the 42. I just don't need another black bag to save my life. Especially, even though it's a great price, I don't need it. We have the Joni. I'm not a fan of the Joni. I have a hard time carrying bags in that shape, any way, shape, or form. The Sketch 26 over here, good price, cute bag, not for me. I love these shoes. If you don't have the Highline sneakers or the City sneakers, which might be the outlet version, I can't remember. I love that. And oh my gosh, this Wesley tote. I want to buy it. So I want this Wesley tote more than I want the Western Tabby. That's a problem because I have a lot of totes, y'all. Do I need to spend 240 or 250 on that lovely, amazing denim tote, or do I spend 330 on a leather burnished amber tabby? Or do I hold out and wait for oh, look at this, 210 for the black safari and the white safari. Well, I'm phasing out that bag if that's on sale. Like that. Oh, I love the sketch. Now this sketch tote, it's really cute. I like Rexy. I always like Rexy. I just don't really like a lot of the New York references because I'm not in New York. Um, only saw that T-shirt now. Oh, and I love this star coin purse, but it's still $66.50. I can buy whole bags for that. The Dinky 14 is tiny, y'all. It's tiny, 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 tiny. Dinky's cherry. That's beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of this leather keychain strap with bows. Not for me. Let's see. What else do we have here? The kit bag, I don't care how many times I buy this bag, it doesn't work for me, and I keep buying it because I still like it. It's like, Jackie, stop doing this to yourself. Oh, look at the heart purse. That's cute. And this, I want this, but it's a notebook for some $90. The sneakers have a lot of support. They're great for me. Oh, yeah. Jackie, I found a brand new pair of Ralph Lauren jeans, a Plato's Closet. That's awesome, Lux. Yeah. Um, oh, look at this. The leather covered chains are on this. Wow, wait, really? Are these like 130? Here's the thing though, for like 136 just for the chain. Now I know these are different lengths, but it's a lot. I'm not a huge fan. The slim wallet, the EV long wallet, which is really pretty. I want this willow tote. I hate the willow tote, but they have Donald and I want Donald, so I'm warring with myself. And look at this, guys, this patchwork shearling bag. I love this Carter flat bag for two. You know what? I just need to be a billionaire. And then I become a millionaire because I'd use my billions buying things. Um, I'll send you a pic. Says I have some loafers. Agreed. Oh, look at this really pretty card case in gold. I love metallics too, guys. Um, let's see. Oh, look at this Wesley tote in denim. I like that one too. Jackie, you have problems, problems, problems. Um, so these are just, yeah. Here's the tote I keep looking at. So Donald Duck tote for 300. The Tabby Western for 330. The Juliet still 550. Oh, the Wesley tote for 300. About two something. Everything's in the same price, and I don't have $1,000. I'm not a fan of the willow tote. Yeah, I hate the willow tote, but I love the Donald. Then, so if I don't use the bag for a bag, then I'm buying it for Donald. And if I'm buying it for Donald, then maybe I should just get the Donald keychain leather fob thingy. That's like $200. Ridiculousness. Maybe I just talked myself out of that because that tote is just the worst. This is the Metropolitan Carryall. This is an amazing bag. It's still $500, so it's expensive. Um, so let's keep going. Okay, now I think we're going through the end of our sale stuff. Oh no, Jackie, no Kira. Every time I see the Kira, I love the way it looks. Let me explain how I hate this. It's the way it functions. It's that double zip entrance. It fits nothing. Like you can't put your keys in this thing. Um, I'm not sure how I feel about this tabby, y'all. This tabby 28. I like the 28 size. No, I just don't. No, I can't jive with that one. This, I gotta say, I love this Rexy wallet. I love that. I love that. You know, that's cool. And I have these shoes already. They're actually right here at my feet. That's why I want to get that camel Wesley bag. But Sias is gonna send me his Gotham and camo eventually at some point. He's just busy. Um, so I'm going through this kind of fast because I want to get to the new stuff because this is just gonna be like odds and ends and weird. Who, the little chick? No, no. The unicorn was on here for a minute. It might still be on here. There it is. There's the unicorn. Did anybody buy a unicorn? Put Donald on the west. Morella, that's a good idea. Put the what? Okay, you know what? Let me go. Let's see. Bag charms. And let's take a look. Almost gone. Okay, I didn't want sale bag charms. I just wanted bag charms. New charms and straps. So let's just look at the charms and straps. So, this is the one they said that this new branding Autumn was talking about in her video about if you buy something from a new Coach line, they have this little charm, or you can buy the charm by itself. I can't remember which one. You're right, Morella. I think I agree with you. I think if I'm going to spend the money, I should just get Donald. Strawberry's cute. Not a huge fan of the New York stuff or the lemon. I do like this. I do like the rainbow heart. Let me see if we can get down to Disney. But I went for those are pretty. The tea roses. I have a lot of Coach charms on, I think, in my opinion, but man, they're expensive now. Now, what are these? Flower bag charm? How does this work? Um, this is oh, that's brilliant. That's like bag jewelry. It probably has a screw in back to go into the little punch holes on your bag. That's awesome. I wonder how many times people are gonna knock that off in about 2 minutes. We're gonna have Temu dupes and Amazon dupes for that for sure. So they call those. Let's go back down. So $20, and it's just dinos. These guys, these little button like the holes for your putting in. That's cool. This cherry, that's pretty dang cool. That I hadn't seen those. They're called bag charms. But literally, the dice. I like the dice. I like the dice. That's cool. I wish they'd show the back how it attaches. Um, let's see. So this one's the only one. This one's on sale. Not a huge fan. I'm just trying to see. Okay, so we're going to be going to I might just have to type in Donald because of how I did this. Let's see. Donald. Disney. N-E-Y. Disney. I love my spider, but it needs to go on a sturdy tote. Yeah, they're heavy. Sometimes it can be really heavy. That's the thing I find with most of my Coach charms and my Babble bar charms. Babble bar charms can be like a weapon. They're so, and I love this tote too, this Mickey tote. But I don't need to know what about. I have Pugs, Pugs Shed, black bags. Ooh, okay. So there's Mickey, Minnie. They're $200. See, and I think Donald's gone. I missed out on Donald. Yeah, unless he's further down. Donald might be gone for good. Donald. Oh no, there's Donald. $200. $200. I don't know if I can do it. I just don't know if I can sacrifice $200 for a leather Donald. Mm. Okay, let's leave Disney alone. Let's go back to bags. Let's go back here, and no, let's go to women. View new, and let's go. Let's look at the new thing. Look at these cool shoes. Those are some pretty shoes. My instep would have a hard time with this. I have a wide foot. This would not work on me. This is the new drop, though. The suede. Now, I'm really surprised they dropped suede in July. I really am. Um, see what Dillard has. Oh, actually, look at Dillard. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that too. Oh, here's the Rogue. Okay, so we want to look at the Rogue before we move on. And I want to look at the brown one because I love brown. So let's take a look. So it has the classic Rogue handles. It has the key clochette and the tag with horse and carriage, which we all love. It has, oh, it's an asymmetrical attachment. See, because the open all the way down is on this side and then on the opposite side. Let's see. It has, let me see if I can get this closer for you to look at. Shift. Oh, that's as close as we can get. Um, eh, it does just look like a box. I'm not gonna lie. It does look like a box. I do like the glazed leather. I do like the way this looks on her. I like the zipper aspect to it. I don't. The only thing that makes this a Rogue is actually the handle. If you can see the Rogue. So let's see what the product details. It's only 8 inches by 7 inches by 7 inches. Yeah. Yeah. The more I look at this cube, the more I like it. Well, it's cute. It's just really a cube. It's seriously, it's not a perfect cube because 8 by 7 by 7. I mean, if they'd done 7, or they should have done 8 by 8 by 8, it would have been perfect, more of a cube. But okay, 550 is a little high. Let's go look at Dillard's. Let me go find Dillard's. Um, let's go to the Googles and see what Dillard's has because they have some good sales, y'all. Dillard's. Let's go to handbag. Oh, they have a sale too, 40% off. Everybody has things for sale. And this is the beginning of summer. Like, y'all. Normally doesn't this normally have I mean, I know it's the 4th of July. But is this normal to have summer sales like this so soon? Normally I'm used to this in September. Um, you know. Okay, Coach. Let's look at Coach. 300. Oh, Snoopy. They have Snoopy, y'all. They have Snoopy for 150. See, why is Snoopy? Oh, Disney, the Disney tax. I forgot licensing. But this has to be licensed too. Yeah. And here, okay, so here their furnished tabby is the same price. That's a different bag. The barrel. Um, I am I like that. Yeah, Snoopy's pretty cool for 150. And Snoopy is black and white. Last time they did Snoopy, it was an outlet Snoopy, and he was in coated canvas. He was CC Snoopy. Now Snoopy looks like Snoopy. And look here, Snoopy in the Coach tote, which is very cute. Very cute. Internet exclusive. So the trail bag has come back, and it's in this. Look at that, a pretty yellow. That's the maple that we love so much. Let's see. Oh, it comes in the larger coat. This is the suede, internet exclusive, and it's limited. All those buzzwords. This is a really pretty green. So let's see. Oh, ooh, that's a cute Snoopy bag charm. But for 150, I'd rather get the leather one than get the metal one. Oh no. Autumn showed this and seeing it, let's do a quick view. Oh no. Look how pretty this is. Cowabunga! Isn't that your dog out there, Charlie Brown? I think he's lost his mind. Oh, that's kind of dang cute. That's dang cute. And it's nice to see a normal tabby again. Just a regular. So we have this coach swing, the carry-all. Oh, I see. I don't like this one. I don't like the purple flowers. Um, I hate the regular tabby. Really, I like the soft tabby only. But I do like the Snoopy. Um, I want to try the wristlet because the wristlet doesn't have a multiple compartments. It's just one compartment. The I do not like this color. This weird peach cream thing, not my jam. Oh, look at that. That's a different. I hadn't seen this one. He's playing baseball. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what could show the back. Hold on. Here's the back. Yep. In appreciation of the great play you made this afternoon, Snoopy, the team has asked me to present you with. That's cute. If you like baseball and Snoopy, that's a good bag. That's a cool bag, guys. That's a very cool bag. Cherries still out there, and here is the Turnlock Cargo Soft Tabby. That's a different colorway. Um, with contrast stitching. That's really pretty. Oh, and we have the internet exclusive frame bag. I still want, see, that's the other thing. I want the small Lana also. Dang it. I just want more things that I can afford, which is the story of my life. Kind of like this yellow. I dig the yellow. Pink, Rexy, but not in white. No. Now, what would have been funny if Rexy had skeletons, a skeletal system on top of black. That would be cool. Well, cat, wait, what? Is this, what? Is this a regular Cassie? What is this? 7 by 6 by, no, this is not a regular Cassie. This is whatever they're called now. Oh, this. Look at this, guys. This is awesome. We won our first game of the season. We finally won. We won. We won. That's gonna sell out. That seriously, it's gonna sell out. I want this. Chomp. Oh my god. This is cool. This is cool. All the people who are going to games, and they also have it in a we're wearing my jams and riding my surfboard. No, the other one, the brown one, that's gonna sell out. That's gonna go, and it's for $100. I might have to buy that one. I think I need a wallet. I think I need this wallet. I really think I need that wallet. Okay, I didn't even know that was coming out. Let alone it was already out. Cause can you imagine that wallet in this stadium bag right there? My twin goes to all these stadium. She goes to the Spurs games. They go to football games, and they all have to have stadium bags now. Everybody has to have clear bags. Um, that we won. We won. We finally won. That's just. I love that. I love that. I think that's brilliant. Yeah, I would definitely, if you guys like Snoopy stuff, I'd buy this in a minute. These are they're not gonna last. Now, maybe the surf stuff will last longer, but the brown, those two brown items, they're not gonna. In my humble opinion, those are going to sell fast. And now this is the other one I like, but it's $750. Oh, it's so expensive. But look at how beautiful this bag is. Look at the interior of that bag. No, Jackie, no. Let's go back. Let's see what else they got. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about the woven bag. I thought I would love it, but the more I see of it, the more I don't love it. And I want to love it because this is what I love about a bag. This is one I just gonna have to feel. I'm gonna have to go feel this bag and see how I feel about it. Let's see. I am going to the Coach store, but I'm gonna probably buy that off Dillard's because I don't think that's gonna make it. I really don't. Oh, there's 2 more pages. Let's see what else is in here. Way to go, Dillard's. Dillard's gets stuff faster than other places. Oh, and of course, there's that Nordstrom anniversary sale happening for the VVIP, whatever people. So a bunch of people have been posting content about what's available. It doesn't look that exciting, I'll be honest. It does not look that exciting. And it will be interesting to see what Melissa gets, or Lisa from Luxury Life in the Middle. She likes to buy stuff from that anniversary sale, but I like this bag. Legacy zip top crossbody. I think that's pretty. I really like. Oh, it's like the kit. No, Jackie, no, 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 no. Um, not very secure. Oh, look at this cat charm. Okay, why are you $95? I'd see cat charm, $75 wristlet. I'll buy the wristlet first. Yes, you're adorable, but there's a tag and a strap. This is just a charm. Oh, whatever. And it's funny because, Dee Dee Bean, she's the opposite. She'll buy the charm before she buys the bag. So here's the Juliet that I love so much for $500, but I want it in white, not the black. I also like this Coach denim bag, but James is like, nah, I don't like it. He doesn't like any of my denim bags, so I try not to. I have to really, really love it to know that I'm carrying something he doesn't really like. That's a cute denim wallet. That's very cute. CC's. I don't know how I feel about this one. This is the large Juliet hobo. Um, eh, not a fan. I like the regular Juliet. The shape changes when it becomes the hobo. I like this one better. The 38 Juliet. This one, I like this shape better. That's what I like about it. Agreed about the cat charm Dawn. It looks from about 20 years ago. Yeah. And no one seems to really want the Gramercy trout. Now, Brian really likes it, and I've seen it in person, but it's so different from the original Gramercy. I think it's just like, I think that's, again, something you have to see in person. Okay, so their Square Tabby still full price. Ooh, that's a pretty card case. What I'm learning right now is definitely, ooh, tote bag 20 in leather? Is that new? I don't think they did that before. 20 is not very big, but I thought these had always been in canvas until now. And okay, they're the Rogue top handle. Let's see. We still have another page, so let's go a little faster. This is all the regular stuff we've seen 10,000 times. Nothing's really on sale, or any sale really. Julie, I basically love the start selling. We're going down. So here we go. This is the one that Julie at 25. This size is really cute too. I think the big excitement I'm finding. Ooh, now I did not see that tabby on the Coach website. That square tabby in denim. That's pretty. I like that. It's still $500. Yeah, no, not in the budget. I'll be skating by with $300 and begging forgiveness. We have the heart. Let's see. This backpack, I have not seen anybody unbox this one. I don't think people like it. The Juliet 38 looks the best in the card. Hmm. I might have to look at that. I'm trying to go to the Coach store on Sunday. I am gonna go to the Coach store on Sunday. If my back lets me walk that far. See, I still want to kind of get this, but because I love the color and I think it's a novelty bag, but I don't want to spend $500 for that. Not in this lifetime. Let's see. I do love this, but I already have that in gray. Trying not to pay duplicates. No, not that. No. Lip bag? No. Let's. It's funny when you go to all these different vendors, like the Coach store has it on sale, Dillard's doesn't. Um, I still want that bag coming out too, that might be coming out in the fall, that's in the men's collection. So I'm really very conflicted because I can't afford to buy everything I want. I can barely afford to buy what I would like to buy. Like this would make sense for me to buy because I like this color so much. This price point, if it's 150, this is a good price point. But how many totes do I have that look exactly like this tote? A lot. A lot. And let's look at the dimensions. But I love that bluebell color, and I could get that color. If it's a 13, the strap drop is 10, it's 14 by 12. It's a good size tote, you know. Hey, Aaron. So, like, here's the thing: do I buy the $100 Snoopy wallet, or do I buy the $150 Bluebell tote? I'm a tote girl, but how many totes does one person need? Don't answer that. Because that's really tempting me. Because this one I haven't seen. Um, it's not on the Coach website, so this might have been one of those for department stores. Oh, the Evie long wallet's on sale. Let's see, some denim. The Willow tote is on sale. I do like this patchwork denim. It just doesn't work for me. Um, the tabbies in general, the chains aren't long enough for me to wear them the way I like them. Oh, that's so pretty. It's too small. Too small. One more page. Oh, wait, how many pages are there? Are we on the last page? Rexy. Oh, the sketch is on sale. Um, is it 150? Yeah, that Manhattan tote is 150. Yeah. And the wallet's 100. So right now I'm thinking I should get the Manhattan tote for 150 and not get the wallet, but because that Manhattan tote is in the color I really want. I have been wanting. I hate this bag. Yeah, so this is the bag. We're at the end. So this is the bag I'm looking at. It's only $100 off, I guess. So it's not really an expensive bag to begin with. It was only 250. Um, so I guess this is definitely a bag made for department stores, you know, versus because you don't. This reminds me of the city tote and the outlet. So this is called the Manhattan leather tote. There's not that much difference in looks between that city tote and I have the day tote. The day tote I think was also a department store tote. The bells and whistles, no bells and whistles. That's why, yeah, there are colors on sides. Yeah, it just has a seam. Yeah, but let's go back. So right now, I honestly think this is winning more than anything because of the novelty and is a cartoon. And look at me. James has Snoopy shoes. I used to have a Snoopy bag from the Coach outlet drop, but I sold it. I kind of wish I had it. Um, but this, I could really like that for $100. The sea tote is more like the Never Full Dawn. Um, are all the colors? I don't know. Let's go back and look and see if all the colors are on sale. So the blue one is right. So gold one is honey brown is also 150, and the black is wait a minute, that can't be right. No, black is 150. No, honey brown's 250. Okay. Oh, bluebell's 250. Okay, so I didn't look at that right. So bluebell's 250. The only thing on sale is black? That's weird. Black is a staple. Why is the black one 150? So the blue one's 250, honey brown's 250, black one's 150. Well, that made my decision so much easier. The leather of Manhattan is like that. of the Brooklyn, which, oh, I don't like. Yeah, no, I don't like the leather of the Brooklyn. No, I don't like the interior finish out. I do like this. I do really like this. I really, really like this a lot. I really like this. And I didn't see this on the website. So where else do you guys buy Coach from? If I'm gonna look at if we can go shopping anywhere, um, so Dillard's. I know I look at Macy's. Oh, let me check my text. Um, dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh, Jennifer's out shopping. She's sharing. Um, Peanuts Coach. Oh, Peanuts times Coach outlet. Oh, oh, coming soon. They're doing a re-release to the outlet. Oh my God. But it won't, it will probably be the C's again. Because this is Coach Outlet. Oh wait, let me stop sharing. So this is the Coach Outlet website on the app, and it says, "Hey, look, this is um I used to have this. They did this a couple years ago, not too long ago, actually, before my YouTube days. But James has a pair of C shoes with Snoopy and Woodstock, and I had the field tote, well, the Dempsey tote, 30 in that, which I sold like an idiot. Um, but I really like that wallet. I like it because it says we won our first season, we finally won, we won. Because that's exciting. That's sports, and it's Snoopy, you know. So coming soon, shop new arrivals. So in the new arrivals, it's not there yet. So let's give it 2 weeks and see if we get a Snoopy drop in the outlet. You never know. Um, so let's see. What do I have? Okay. Okay. So anyway, that is our shop with me. That is our hour and a half live today. Scroll down. Wait, scroll down. Let me go back to it. Oh, previews. Previews. This was not on the website. This is on the app. Apps and okay, so okay. Maybe I need to not buy that wallet. So from what I can see, we have the Terry. Oh, I don't like the Terry bag though. Maybe I should just get the wallet. So there's Peanut, all the whole gang has their own bag in the Terry design. And Snoopy has this one um in the Terry right there. Outlet. And then this one is I forgot his name. Marc Jacobs had a Snoopy collab not too long ago also. This is a beautiful bag. I mean, I love that green. I like Coach in green and blues. Beautiful. Franklin, thank you. Franklin. Um, I believe this was my favorite. I think his name's Linus. Don't shoot me. I don't know everybody. I forgot other than Lucy and Snoopy. Um, and that little blonde-haired girl or red-headed girl. Um, so let me try to get back to the front page. Um, wait a minute. What color was that? Light blue multi. Okay. I just don't like the Terry. Peppermint patty. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be. I feel targeted. I feel targeted to my generation, guys. um, my favorite cartoon from the comics growing up was actually Calvin and Hobbes. That was my favorite. And I liked Snoopy, but we also liked because it's a dog, Marmaduke was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. And the Family Circle. I mean, this is like Greek to people because who has nobody reads the paper and nobody has the Sunday cartoons anymore. Yeah, they are missing Schroeder, the pianist, right? But that's just a sneak preview. Maybe they'll do a full line because I mean, that's not bad prices. But again, that's outlet bag and they're starting off at 300. Well, 290 something. Let's see. $2.38. That's not bad. Lucy looks like taffy. If I had to buy anything, I'm still buying that wallet. We lost you, Jackie. Oh no! Yeah, I got sucked into the Snoopy of it all. I love cartoons. I love cartoons. Okay, some people don't like cartoons. I love comics. I love the Sunday comics. We would read Dennis the Menace, The Family Circus, or from Family Circle, sorry. And then I really was never a Blondie fan, but I did like reading Marmaduke was always my favorite. Personal favorite is Calvin and Hobbes. Personal favorite. And we would read Garfield cartoons all the time. And would buy Garfield comics. My dad liked The Far Side. The Far Side was his favorite comic, and then Hagar the Horrible was his other favorite comic, which again, we never know now because nobody has comics. So anyway, this is going to be it for our live today. Tomorrow I'll be cleaning and sorting and organizing. I do not know if I'll be going live. My twin will be going on a day trip to the coast. And then Sunday, I'm going to be going out with my friends, so Jenny and my friend Sharon. So I'm not sure if I'm going to make the Jolie live at 6:30. I'm going to try because the thing is, my one friend lives 2 hours from where I live, which is 3 hours from Austin. So even though she can drive an hour to my twin's house, Jen's going to drive an hour to meet me, and then we're going to meet them, and then we're going to drive another 45 minutes into Austin. We're going to hang out in Austin, do the Austin thing. So even if we do a quick day of only 3 hours in Austin, maybe 4 hours, it's still going to be a long day for her to get all the way back to her home, which is the furthest from, which is why we don't do this very often. But there's not much. I mean, we normally do stuff in San Antonio, but Portland Leather Goods is only in Austin, and she wants to go see it. So I'm like, well, let's go. So I don't know when I'm going to get home. But Jolie, I will text you. And maybe Dawn will come out with Jolie. We'll see. Garfield statue and beach towels as a young teen. I did too. I had Garfield comic books. We had Garfield cats, stuffed cats. We had a Garfield alarm clock. We loved Garfield. So anyway, I am going to bed. Well, okay, it's 7:30. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to go read and maybe buy this wallet from Dillard's because I love this wallet. Okay. Bye, everybody.